Good evening. This is Cesare Greselin, and this is Speak to Me for Artisti No Limits. Before starting off, I would like to wish you all the best of health, especially this terrible period of coronavirus. Hope you all can stay well, get well soon, and that we can go back living like we used to do before. Actually, better than before, because I hope that humanity, through this terrible coronavirus, we can learn to live together and help each other. I have spoken about B.B. King before and Ronnie James Dio, and today I would like to speak to you about Ritchie Blackmore, the guitarist of Deep Purple, Rainbow, and his Candice Nights, Blackmore's Nights, so to be precise. And I would like to start off with the first time I actually saw Deep Purple. This was at the Arena of Verona, and this was on the 7th of September 1987. That was the very first time I ever saw Deep Purple, and there was still Ritchie Blackmore with them. Oh, amazing concert, Ritchie on guitar, Ian Gillan on vocals, Ian Pace on drums, Roger Glover on bass, John Lord, bless his soul, and that he can rest in peace, on keyboards. Amazing concert. And this, in fact, is the ticket of that evening at the Arena of Verona, where, for me, it's a place that I love seeing concerts. And if I was an artist, musician, had a band, that's a place I would love to go and play. Anyway, that's night tickets with all the 5 photos of them all. And here's the autograph of Ian Pace. But that's another story. So, you must keep on listening to me if you want to hear other stories. Well, that night, just after the concert, I guessed where the hotel was, which hotel they were. So I went there in the reception, and I saw Ritchie Blackmore going up the stairs, running upstairs. He must have been tired and wanted to go to bed. And there I met Roger Glover, and I have to say Roger Glover was so cool, so very nice, so very friendly. Actually invited me to eat with the rest of the band in a restaurant there in Verona, but it was completely full, so I said don't worry about it. Glover, and that's another story, because there's so many stories that I have in mind to speak to you about, so you must always keep on listening to me. Anyway, first thing, this is my favorite album of Deep Purple, because I grew up with this album, Deep Purple in Rock, and this is completely, fully signed by all 5 members of Deep Purple. You can't see them that well, but I can show you. This is the autograph of Ian Pace, Roger Glover, dear John Lord, Ritchie Blackmore, and Ian Gillan. This is a fabulous record. I love this. Like I said, I grew up with it. I must have worn it out. How many times I played it. Then the album that came right after that is Machine Head. This is another brilliant album, of course, the most famous riff of all times up to now, Smoke on Water. Always written by Ritchie Blackmore. It was Ritchie Blackmore that invented that riff. Remember that. And also this is fully autographed. Not only I have another autograph of Roger Glover, he also signed it inside for me. So here we have dear John Lord, that he can rest in peace, Roger Glover, Ian Gillan, Ritchie Blackmore, and Ian Pace. And this is also a very dear record for me. Wonderful. Also this I wore out the record, and also the needles. And another great album that really, I think also this we can consider one of the best live albums ever been recorded. This is Live in Japan. And also this, to autograph of Roger Glover. That's his autograph inside. And now Ian Pace autograph, Ian Gillan, Dear John Lord, Roger Glover, and here that you can't see that much because it's on the actual photo of the cover of the album, is Ritchie Blackmore. So thank you very much to all 5 of you. I always appreciate it. Remember, I will never forget you. Then you know that Ritchie changed singer. He got John Lee Turner in and sent away Ian Gillan, unfortunately from my point of view, because now that was Mac 2 and it was a great period of Deep Purple. Anyway, this Slave Masters is John Lee Turner, and also this is fully autographed because here's John Lee Turner's autograph. Ian Pace, Dear John Lord, Roger Glover, and Dear Ritchie Blackmore. So here again, thank you again. And here they are, all 5 of them. But as you know, Ritchie Blackmore left Deep Purple and formed Rainbow with Ronnie James Dio. Like I had spoken to you about Ronnie James Dio before. And in that, when we spoke, I had asked him why he left Ritchie Blackmore, because, hell, they made fantastic songs. What was it, Silver Mountain? Was it Man on the Silver Mountain? Beautiful, wonderful album. Anyway, the reason why Ronnie James Dio left Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow was that Ritchie started writing songs that to Ronnie, he didn't like them. Ronnie, you must always remember, he's got that strong voice. He can also do ballads, yes, but he's a powerful voice. He had a powerful voice, blessed his soul. And he liked it to carry on in that style of music, like their first albums. Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, what was the other one, the live album, and rock and roll. Anyway, then Ritchie formed Blackmore's Nights with Candice Night, and she's such a dear person, and I think she actually improved Ritchie's attitude towards everybody, to his fans, to his co-musicians, and to everybody. He improved 1,000%, I can say. Anyway, the first time I went to see him was at the Castello Scaligino in the Villa Franca in the province of Verona. It's in the castle, so the concert was done inside the walls of the castle. Castle. He was promoting his Shadow of the Moon album, and this is it. This is the CD, and this is autographed not only by Ritchie Blackmore, which is over here, and not only by Candice Night, but also Ian Anderson of Jethro Tull, because Ian had asked Ritchie if he could play on the whole album, and Ritchie said no. This Ritchie told me. He said, no, I'll let you play on one. In fact, Ian Anderson plays on one of the albums, so he autographed it for me. So thanks also not only to Ritchie and Candice, also to Ian Anderson. And there, backstage there, before the concerts, I was fortunate enough to take a photo with Ritchie and Candice. As you can see, this is my dear friend Graziano Del Fito, Ritchie Blackmore, Candice Night, and here I am, Cesare Greselin. As you can see here, Candice has a red dress. So before she put it on, she was dressed normal. She came out to me with 2 dresses, a black one and a red one. And she said, Cesar, tonight, which dress should I put? I said, Candice, woman, not man, you're in Italy. You have to put on the red one. And so she did. Here it is. It's another point that really brings me back to that beautiful moment. And here I have to thank Rachele and Barbara of Verona Venti that allowed me to do this, because sometimes you don't even get close to these great artists. Then I went to see Ritchie Blackmore again, and this was, let's see if I've got it here, in Pontoglio. And this was, let me see, because I wrote it down because I don't want to make errors. It was on the 27th of January 2000, and it was, like I said, Pontoglio, it's a province of Brescia, and it was at the Palabosco. Okay, and this I have to thank Elia Faustini and his Faustini promotion that allowed me to go back there. And this is the actual press pass. Beautiful, isn't it? And he was still doing what's it again, the first album he did, which is Shadows of the Moon. In fact, this is the cover of the first album that he did. And backstage there, Ritchie wanted to drink a coffee. So he asked, can I have my coffee in a mug? And the guys didn't know what it was, a mug. Of course, I know what a mug is. As you can see, I have a couple. And I was trying to explain to Elia, it's not a espresso coffee cup, it's a bigger cup with a handle, big handle. I said, I don't understand. And he brought him a tea cup. And Ritchie said, no, I want a mug with the handle. Anyway, Ritchie took what came, but he had in mind his mug. So keep this in mind, because further down the line, I will come to speak to you about that. At this concert of Pontoglio, it started off fantastic, beautiful. Ritchie doing his Celtic music there, and at that concert a lot of bikers came, with their big motorcycles and chains and leather jackets and whatnot. And at a certain point, they came to see Ritchie Blackmore's Nights, but they wanted to hear Deep Purple. So they started yelling, Deep Purple, smoke on the water, smoke on the water. At a certain point, Ritchie got a bit upset because, it wasn't a concert of Deep Purple. So he actually went to the mic, Candice Knight's mic, which he never sings or speaks over on the mic. He said, if you guys want to hear music of Deep Purple, you've made a mistake. You came to the wrong concert. And he left. He had his guitar, went off stage. Off he went. And Candice got all worried. And she ran after him. And I have to say, after 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, Ritchie Blackmore comes back on stage with his guitar, plugs in, and there's smoke on the water. Oh, the crowd went haywire, So Ritchie has learned a lot in this period with Candice. He's come more friendly with his fans. He's come more nice to his musicians, to everybody. He's changed completely. Because when he was young, he was a youngster with this guitar. He was already became famous right away, you can say. Brought him to one of the guitar heroes that we have. So that can change your attitude. And Ritchie now has calmed down. He's become such a beautiful person. I have to always thank him. I can't say nothing against dear Ritchie. Then I went again to see Ritchie Blackmore's Night, and this was at Dolo, close to Venice, and this was promoted by Ivano Bosselli, and I have to thank him always because he was so nice to me. And this was at Theatre Excelsior. Anyway, I was there at the hotel. I was fortunate enough to know the hotel at that time, and I was there sitting at the bar, sipping a coffee, taking it easy for my records here to get signed. And in comes Ritchie. I fell backwards just about. Ritchie came to me. He approached me. I was sitting down and he walked to me and he asked me, have you anything that you would like me to sign? I tell you, I couldn't believe it. I fell backwards. My mind went blank. I'm like a zombie, I couldn't understand what I was doing. In fact, as you see, I have a few things autographed of Deep Purple, but I have nothing of Rainbow. And I have everything of Deep Purple and everything of Rainbow. So I was just completely knocked out. Anyway, at that concert, this was on the 23rd of October 2003, and this is the press pass of that concert. And Ivana also gave me the ticket, and this is the ticket of that concert. And here he was promoting Under a Velvet Moon, and this is the album, the CD, and also this is autographed by Ritchie Blackmore here and Candice Knight over here. So thank you very much, Ritchie, and thank you very much, Candice. Not only, remember I spoke to you about the mug that he had in mind, drinking his coffee in a mug? Well, he brought his own. This is Ritchie Blackmore's mug, Blackmore Nights, Under a Velvet Moon. He brought this from the United States because he was living in the United States of Candice. And he brought this for his friends, fans, whoever he want. Lucky, I was one of them. And this is the mug that Ritchie Blackmore personally gave to me. Thank you very much, Ritchie. This is always with me. Don't worry, I'll never give it away. They can offer me what they want. And also, that time he gave me the official photo of their record company, which is Edel. Thank you very much. And this, why didn't I get an autograph? I'll tell you. But Candice Knight made to me, to Cesare, and that's her signature. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Candice. You're so sweet and so kind. Now, speaking about Ritchie that changed so much, he's changed a lot. He's changed very much. Can you imagine? I received this photo of Christmas greetings with Ritchie, and here the Christmas greetings. Unfortunately, I don't know what year it was. It should have been, I think, 98, 99, more or less. And there's Ritchie with his short pants on. Thank you very much, Ritchie. So you can see how friendly, how he's devoted to his fans. And in 2000, this arrives to me on the post. This is the envelope of Ritchie Blackmore's Nights with the joy written on the back here, and inside the season greetings. And here, unfortunately, this isn't signed, but it is Ritchie Blackmore's Candice Knight. And I must always thank Carol Stevens, the mother of Candice, which was the manager, or is the manager, of Blackmore's Night. And she was so kind to me, because all what I've done is also a big thank you to her. Because when I did at Verona, at Villafranca, I did a short interview to Ritchie and Candice. In fact, afterward, this was published on Best Magazine, number 77 of this February 2020. So if you check out the site, you could go to the number 77 of February of this year, and you can go to page 88 to 93, and you can find there 4 photos of mine and the short interview I did to Ritchie. And you will also find this photo. This photo I took at Pontolio. I really like this photo. Not to give credit so much, but I like it. No wonder they chose this one to put it on the magazine. So Ritchie has, I I have to say thank you always, forever, to Ritchie Blackmore, to Candice Knight, to Carl Stevens. And I wish they come back again to Italy one day, because I'll go and see them again, and I hope I'll be able to see them again. And they were also getting ready, actually they had already got ready, The Ghost of a Rose. And this is the official world tour book. And also this, I didn't get it autographed. You know, having Ritchie there and Candice, it doesn't come to mind to you all this. It's so strange, you know. You look forward to, so lucky to have these moments, because for me they are beautiful moments. And you are a bit, you're drugged by the surrounding, these musicians, these fantastic people are surround you, and you get kind of drunk, I think you can say, freak out. Anyway, I would like to end off everything here, because I've spoken for quite a bit. And keep checking our site. Remember, it's Speak to Me. It's always done by Artisti No Limits, and I'm Cesare Greselin. And I'll have a lot of more stories and experience that I've had in the world of music. And I wish you again, keep safe, good health, and all the best. And see you soon.